Hello, boys and girls. Mr. Palast here. As you can hear, there's rain behind me. And since there's rain, we're going to talk about the American bullfrog. Because the American bullfrog loves rain. I remember when I was younger, I think I was around 10 or 11 years old. I was out in Pennsylvania. I was at my cousin's house. And we saw a bullfrog on his yard. And it took two of his hands, and he was like a teenager, to pick it up. They're absolutely huge. So I'm excited to start this story with you. What are American bullfrogs? American bullfrogs are amphibians. They are found in shallow lakes and ponds throughout the United States. In the wild, American bullfrogs range. Conservation status, least concern. So they're doing pretty well. They're not near the extinct part yet. And you can see on the map, they're pretty much all over the U.S. They also live in parts of Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean. American bullfrogs are an invasive species in the western United States. So an invasive species, you have to be careful. That means that like if you take, let's say, a bullfrog and you bring it to like another country, it can cause havoc because its diet is like many different insects and actually some animals as well. So an invasive species is kind of like a bother to other areas. All right. American bullfrogs are green or brown. They are known for their males' loud croaks. Croak, croak. So, the size of an American bullfrog, there's the average human who's about 5 feet tall. The bullfrog is about half a foot. These frogs can be up to 8 inches long and weigh about 1 pound. They are the largest frogs in North America, and they are massive. American bullfrogs have strong back legs. They can jump farther than 7 feet. 7 feet? I am 6 feet tall. So they can jump further than, like, if I was laying on the ground, they could jump over me. That's pretty amazing. Identifying an American bullfrog, you have large ears, greenish brown skin, webbed back feet. The American bullfrogs also have webbed back feet. These help them swim. I love the sound of the rain. Isn't it amazing? Staying alive. American bullfrogs like warm water. These solitary animals are active for most of the year. During the winter, American bullfrogs hibernate underwater. They breathe through their skin below the ice. Hibernating bullfrog. And that's interesting too when I hear about animals that hibernate, because I remember when I was in school, we'd always learn about, the bear that hibernates. And of course, bears hibernate. But as I've got older and read more stories, I've learned that also groundhogs hibernate. Now they're talking about bullfrogs hibernate. So there's a lot more animals that I wasn't aware of that hibernate during the winter time. Animals to avoid. American alligators, great blue herons, river otters, raccoons, common snapping turtles, northern water snakes. American bullfrogs watch for predators, such as northern water snakes and raccoons. These frogs even eat each other. Oh no. American bullfrogs blend in with their surroundings to hide. If they get scared, they make big splashes and scream. Scream? That would startle me. This confuses predators so the frogs can escape. Yeah, that would confuse me too if a bullfrog screamed at me. Frog food. Bullfrogs are carnivores. They hunt at night. They wait silently for prey. And look at this. The bullfrog's eating a snake. That looks like a gardener snake, but still, that is awesome. So on the menu, we got giant water bugs, crayfish, common gardener snake, steel-headed trouts. They eat trout. Crickets, and deer mice. That's amazing. That bullfrog can eat a mouse. When prey wanders close, the frogs attack. They catch bugs with their long tongues. They leap with open mouths towards snakes or mice. Baby bullfrogs. American bullfrogs breed in spring and summer. Males call out to draw females. Males also guard their territories. They fight with other males to keep them out. It actually looks like a sumo match because they're so chubby. And look when the male bullfrog is calling on the female bullfrog, how large his neck gets. It's quite attractive. All right, eggs. So we have baby facts. Name for babies, tadpoles. Number of eggs laid up to 20,000 eggs. Time spent inside egg about 4 days. And time spent with mom 1 day. All right. So female American bullfrogs lay thousands of eggs. Tadpoles live underwater after they are born. They breathe through gills and swim using long tails. Here's a tadpole. As tadpoles grow, they lose their gills and tail. It can take up to 3 years for tadpoles to become full-size frogs. 3 years? That is a long time. When the frogs are grown, they will find their own ponds and wait for prey. All right, so that's it. That's all we got on the bullfrog. I hope you enjoyed it. A absolute massive frog, and they would be loving this weather right now. It is just pouring. I know we've had a lot of hot days. Summer's coming, but we need these days as well where it's raining a lot. The frogs need it, the plants need it, and it's important for all of us. All right, boys and girls, I will see you soon. I really hope you enjoyed this story. It's going to be a great day.